July is soon coming to a close. With that comes August. Today, we'll be discussing sneakers to resell in the month of August. If you're not into reselling, that's okay as well. You could use this guide to know what are going to be the most hype sneakers, the most limited, or even what popular general releases may go on sale because, hey, we're all trying to save some money. Specifically, we'll be discussing the name of the sneaker, the retail, the release date, and whether the sneaker will be profitable or not, or if they may even sit on shelves, resulting in a sale price. Feel free to subscribe and enable post notifications. This way, you stay 100% up to date on all these profitable releases. Also, be sure to follow my Twitter for urgent updates and info, KeithAdam10, such as the recent shock drop we just saw today. And for early information before these drops occur, you could join Endurance with the link in the description below. We always have your back. First of all, throughout this entire month, we're going to be seeing a ton of Yeezy restocks, as well as some new Yeezy releases. However, they won't only be releasing on Adidas Confirm this time. They're actually going to be dropping at all retailers too, and this includes both corporate retailers like Foot Locker and Finish Line, as well as boutiques. Now, there's a lot to go through for these alone, so I kept everything organized for these in a separate video, which I'll link at the end for you, but I might make an updated video soon because there are even more now. Again, some of these will have release dates, some will be random shock drops. Either way, if you want to be prepared for all of them, Endurance has your back with all the guides and monitors for every single site you could imagine, even for profitable items outside of sneaker reselling. You could join with the link in the description if you're interested. But with Yeezys aside, the first drop we have on the first for $120 is the Dunk Low Topography University Blue, although it appears only some retailers are dropping while others are delayed to another date. Regardless, I'd say these are mostly just personals when they drop anyway. Also on the first, for $185, the Jordan 2 Crystal Mint will be dropping. Like all Jordan 2s, I'd expect these to just be personals as well. Then on the second, for $170 each, the black and white New Balance 1906R Protection Pack will be dropping. Considering the black and white 1906D pairs bricked, I'd expect the same fate for these, so personals only. Also on the second at some retailers, and some more on the third for $120, the Dunk Low Twist Jade Ice will be dropping. Despite pre-sale being high, there doesn't seem to be much demand, and there wasn't much on the regular Jade Dunk Ice either, so I'd have to say personals only for these two. But then, on the third for $110, the SB Dunk Low Pro Mystic Red and Rosewood will be dropping on Sneakers Europe, but some US skate shops already did drop them, as Endurance members know, and some more US skate shops still have to do so. They often do them on random dates, not just on the same release date as the third, and also Sneakers US should be on a later date too. Expect a lot of these skate shops to be shock dropping though, so just be prepared for that. Anyway, these have really solid demand and a low retail, so they should remain profitable with a decent to good margin, larger sizes being the best of course. And the same goes for the SB Dunk Low Noise Aqua. These also drop in Europe and some skate shops on the third for $110. These should also be profitable with a decent margin, larger sizes being the best. Also on the third for $190, the Jordan 5 Low Dongdan will be dropping. Like all Jordan 5 Lows, I'd expect these to be personals only though, and you could probably even grab them on sale if you want them. Then on the fourth for $140, the Jordan 1 Low Black Toe will be dropping. Contrary to most Jordan 1 Lows, I think these actually do have potential for lunch money with a decent margin, and perhaps even slightly more on the larger sizes, considering this is a classic colorway that we have not seen in a very long time, and there appears to be sufficient demand at the moment. Moving on to the fifth for $200, the Jordan 13 Wolf Grey will be dropping. Pre-sale is already close to retail, so like all 13s, I'd have to say personals only for these. More importantly on the fifth though, we may be seeing the Crenshaw Skate Club SB Dunk Low release for $130. Demand for these is insane. Expect these to be very profitable with an incredible margin, full throttle. Make sure you watch your skate shop's monitors because you do not want to miss these random drops for these. Then on the 8th for $130 each, we'll be seeing black and red Billie Eilish Air Alpha Force 88s drop. Like all Billie Eilish collabs, I wouldn't expect anything unusual for these, so that means just personals. Then on the 9th for $120, the Dunk Low Sequoia will be dropping. Based off demand, it looks like these are going to also be personals. Then on August 10th for $150, the Jordan 2 Low Varsity Royal will be dropping. Like all Jordan 2 Lows, these are personals only, and you might even be able to grab them for below retail if you're patient. The Dunk Low Twist Vivid Sulfur will be dropping. Like the prior Twist pair we discussed, I'd expect these to just be personals too. Then on the 11th for $150, $220. The Dunk Low Satin Green will be dropping. Considering the Dunk Low Satin UNLV brick, I'd expect the same fate for these bricks. Also on the 11th for $110, the Ja 1 Light Smoke Gray will be dropping. At best, I'd only expect brick profit with a poor margin if you have no tax, unless these end up being surprisingly limited like the recent Ja, which we saw. Those were easy money, that of which Endurance members were warned about ahead of time. Then, on the 12th for $115, the Dunk Low Cargo Khaki Mystic Red will be dropping. I'd expect these to just be personals too. Also on the 12th, we were supposed to see the Jordan 4 Red Cement, but these have now been delayed to September 9th. But I still wanted to mention resale for them anyway, considering we might be seeing an early release for them. Of course, things are subject to change this far out, but just to prepare you guys in general, these should be profitable with a good margin, especially in large sizes. If you're not in Endurance, make sure you do follow my Twitter, KeithAdam10. This way, you're always up to date with everything. Then, on the 19th, for $210, we should be seeing the Jordan 12 Blackfield Purple drop. Like all recent 12s, I'd expect these to just be personals, and you might even be able to grab them on sale. Also on the 19th, we might see the Jordan 5 Burgundy for $225 if they're not delayed. Whenever they do drop though, unfortunately these are personals, and like most 5, you could probably get these on sale if you're patient, especially with that retail. Then on the 24th for $180, the Kobe 8 Protro Triple White will be dropping. Demand is already brewing for these, and like many Kobe's, I would expect these to be at least profitable with a decent to good margin, larger sizes being the best of course. Moving on to the 26th, for $225, the Jordan 4 Frozen Moments Women's will be dropping. While demand is great for these, since they are a higher retail, I'd only expect potential for lunch money with a subpar margin in large sizes, and a poor margin in medium sizes if you have no tax. Nonetheless, it should still be a decent drop to look forward to, just nothing crazy because of that elevated retail, unfortunately. Also on the 26th, we may be seeing the Jordan 1 Union LA Beffy's Beauty Supply Woven drop if they're not delayed. It does appear that they have some decent demand already, but at best I'd still only expect lunch money with a subpar to decent margin, mostly on large sizes considering the lack of hype on Union collabs in general recently, as well as the elevated retail. Then sometime in August with no date, the Off-White Air Force 1 Mid Sheed will be dropping for $185. Considering how the Pine Green pair did, I'd have to say these are mostly just personals, maybe just slightly better than those Pine Greens considering black is more universal, but nonetheless I'd still say they're overall mostly personals. Now, aside from all those drops, again, we do have a ton of Yeezys dropping, so I'm probably going to make an updated video, but in the meantime, you can watch the video that I'm going to link at the end right here. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Remember, you can now join Endurance with the link in the description for a limited time if you're interested. But with that, have a fantastic rest of your day, and good luck on all these upcoming releases, of course.